Hello, welcome to Juice Galaxy 0.2.10. This update introduces
Bubbletropolis!
the new town, which I'll get into in a moment, and it also adds a follower system that allows you to recruit NPCs such as Ingot to your cause. There are also some miscellaneous changes that I'm going to skip over in the interest of time. The most important two, though, are the new concussion filter replacement, I think is fairly pretty, and the grappling plunger has received a pretty big buff where you can now swing from weaker monsters much more easily. Okay, let's talk about the follower system first. I thought it would be cool to make it so that NPCs can team up with the player, sort of like how they do in Skyrim or Dark Souls, more like Skyrim, by speaking to them and saying, hey, follow me. If you do this, Ingot, currently the only follower NPC, will join you on your quest. You can still fight each other, friendly fire's on, but he has some HP regen so he won't die too easily. And yeah, he'll basically just loosely follow you around the world and start killing everything that he sees. He has one attack, because I am one dude, and I haven't had time to program more, but later I'd like to give him some items or spells or something. I also added a cheat to the game that lets you see the world from Ingot's perspective. All you have to do is hit enter, type I am Iron Man, hit enter again, and it will toggle it on and off. I thought it was kind of a cool screensaver, so I left it in the game for you guys to play with. You can bring Ingot with you to fight bosses, and he will be moderately helpful. Actually, maybe too helpful. I may have to nerf him. He'll follow you until he dies, and then you'll have to reload to get him back. If you lose him, though, such as by getting far away from him so that he's deleted, he will respawn from the nearest juice fountain after about 10 seconds. You can also get Ingot to follow you more closely by getting into the car. He will actually prioritize... I'm not sure where he went. I hear him! There he is! He'll prioritize hopping onto the car, and then, yeah, you can just take him wherever you want with a lot more manual control. Okay. It's time to talk about Bubbletropolis. If you would like to explore the town blind, just go through that archway over there, past Hogan, and you'll find it. Alright, spoilers in 3, 2, 1! The Bubblians are an industrious, friendly group of bubble people who live in a glorious partnership with the Juice Queen's empire. They produce bubbles for the Queen, and she doesn't kill them all. This is a good arrangement for them, since the Queen's forces will also protect them as an important production line. Following the example of the wise Grand Bubble Elder, they have learned over time that there's actually no greater honor than to process and refine juice for the Queen.
As long as we keep blowing bubbles, we don't all get killed.
The bubbles they produce will slowly float up to the large storage bubble in the center, which will be hauled away at some point by the Queen's forces.
The Juice Queen's toes are coming for you.
It's not clear what the bubbles are going to be used for, but it is clear that the Queen wants a lot of really big bubbles, and the Bubblians are pretty stressed out trying to meet that quota. It would be a real shame if someone were to come along and start popping all of their bubbles, and that's where we come in.
She doesn't blow us all up.
After you've popped enough bubbles, you'll get the Bubblians' attention, and they will all start attacking you. They're not terribly powerful, but if you hold still, they will get you, and they'll put you in a bubble prison. For this reason, it's pretty difficult to fight them with melee weapons, which is unfortunate, because I am always trying to find ways to make melee weapons work in this game. You can defeat all of the Bubblians temporarily, but there's not really much benefit to doing so right now. I have something quite big planned, but because this update is already so huge, I thought it would be best to release what we have right now, fix whatever bugs I've introduced, take a small break from the bubbles, and then get back to it. However, there's still a couple things I haven't mentioned yet, so let me run through those real quick. In some of the Bubblians' homes, you'll be able to find treasure chests containing bubble-related items, such as the Bubble Wand, a new item in this update, the Grimoire of Bubble Flurry, which allows you to cast a similar spell to what the Bubblians cast, and bubble-related juice, including Light Juice, Bouncy Juice, and Prismatic Juice. The Bubble Wand is a ranged/melee hybrid weapon that allows you to both smack foes and also fling bubbles at them simply by swinging it. The bubbles are the same type of bubble that you would get by casting the Bubble Flurry spell, except they're not capable of spawning a bubble prison, and they also have a shorter lifespan. As you've probably guessed, the item is based off of the bubble wands that you can get inside of bubble juice containers. Holy moly, this guy's crazy! And yeah, I just thought it would be fun. I like throwing bubbles around. Everybody likes bubbles. Alright, that's the end of the devlog. I'd like to quickly thank Stewart Keller for making another banger track for the Bubbletropolis theme that you've heard in the background of this video, and let you guys know that next update will probably be a small, fun, soon update, like a new item, or just a new monster, or like multiplayer, or something easy, you know. Have a great week, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.